storing out an adventurous HVAC situation. So we're going to get the temperature. The client says there is not a lot of temperature. It's really low in temperature and it drops out sometimes. So we are checking the temperature from the first floor shower. We're getting 97 degrees Fahrenheit. It's consistent at 97. Let's go check the upstairs shower. That's the one they use the most, that the complaint came in from. This is the upstairs sink. So it looks like we can expect around, so it looks like we can expect around 100 Fahrenheit for this. Now here's the shower. This is what they use the most. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna watch this for a little bit because we see the temperature's dropping out. I know for sure the temperature is a little low. I would like to see like 115, 110. So I'll see if this temperature drops out and I'll let you know. Alright, so this is what I think is happening. This needs to be up top, spraying from up top. I think the issue that they're seeing is that this valve maybe drops down a little bit. Sorry, it drops down a little. I think that's what's happening. Now, let's give it a shot. There we go. That shower head, the water coming out of the shower is really cold. Coming like 15 degrees cooler. So something's going on. Alright, this is the first floor shower head. We got 83, 84 up top here. So it's the same thing. Alright, first floor again. So it looks like what I'm seeing is a 10 to 15 degrees difference from the bottom to the top in the shower head. The shower head to the, what do you call it? The lower spout here. And it's consistent for both upstairs and downstairs. So I want to look at the mixing valve and see what's going on there. The thermostatic mixing valve. So this thermostatic mixing valve has the same temperature, around 100 degrees for the output. Now we can go ahead and try to adjust it with this knob here and turn it towards me to unscrew that screw there, and then should be able to turn it. Let's give that a try. I want to show you something. So I unscrewed this one, and this little serrated area right here touches inside of there. There's a little serrated area. And watch how much turning happens here. So when I slide it on, right? So I can turn, it stops. When I turn it to the left or right, I have to pull it out a little bit. And I just turn like that. It stops. So this one moves. So it'll be cold. This is the hottest that it can get. That's how it's supposed to behave. This one here does not do that. Like, I'm supposed to be able to turn this right here, but this thing does not move. That means I cannot adjust it. It's completely seized. Alright, so I was concerned that I would have to replace this, but I got the part. So that's how you would adjust the temperature. You would take that screw off, turn that, and then lock it back down with the screw. And yeah, this is not moving. So, oh, look at that, that comes off. Maybe I can manhandle that. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see. All right, so we gotta kind of isolate this unit here. Let's follow this. We're gonna go and shut this one off. I'm so scared of these things. Phone down, anyway. Because, you know, things got broken, frozen, I mean. What's that? Well, something's coming in here. Maybe we can isolate this, shut this one off. There you go. I'm gonna shut this one off. Yeah. That's okay. That's good. That's off. That's off. All right. So it looks like they wrote an H there for hot, I guess. So this hot water here, the burners turn off already, the boiler. See that switch there? I turned that off already, so it's not pumping anything. So I should be able to like break that free, put a bucket underneath, let it drip. Get this electrical stuff out of the way. Like that. And then go. All right, this was seriously insanely hard to get off. I had to lean my body on this, and so my shoulders like this, and I press in it with a adjustables. This is great. This tool here by Kinapex. It's amazing. Doesn't strip anything. Super adjustable. I'll put a link to this in the description. I use these two. I would recommend getting something even longer if you can, and the adjustable wrench size, and even bigger one of these. Anyway, so here we are now. So we got that up. This is back. This is down. And got our bucket over here to catch. So you got a towel and a bucket down low. Cold up top, hot down low. So I need to kind of clean that buildup right there. And this is just to give this like thermometer a fighting chance. Let's see how well we can do. I'm gonna put your safety glasses on. It's much better. Oh, it is so much better. So it's just to give this a fighting chance. Not sure exactly how how well it'll work. I'll probably sand it a little bit. Yeah, I'll sand it a little bit. Alright, so we're going to use some 180 grit sandpaper here. This is a mandrel. It's got a little slit at the end. It's a long mandrel. Really awesome. Slide it in. We'll do like, so it doesn't slip out easily. We'll fold the paper over on top of itself. Alright. That is way better. Alright, cool. That's it. We're down to this. We're going to put this back on. It's got that on here. All it does is hooks onto the back of this like that, wraps around the pipe, and you slide it in like that. And it wraps around the pipe. I use these here to kind of grab it and push it in. So that's how you do that. And so everything's back together. Let's go and turn these valves back on. No drips there. Okay. No drips there. I'm gonna leave this off for now. Turn this one back on. I think that's it, right? Yep, okay, now we're gonna go ahead and give this power, put the power back on there. All right. It's probably gonna have to do some de-aeration, so I'm unsure, I'm not familiar with this boiler. Looks like we're good. All right, got one more, this one. And now we have everything we need. So I put the sink on in a kitchen, which was historically the hotter of all of them. I've got the thermometer back on. You can see it's slowly rising. Let's see if we can get break past 40 degrees Celsius, because it seems to be like where we plateaued at. If I get above 110, I'll be really happy. So, all right, that's where we're at. That's what the boiler's doing. 157. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. This might be a little dangerous. 136. So we're above 120, which is too high. Yeah, we got to turn this down, man. Before I turn it down to 120, I want to see what it's going to be up here. This is the weakest link. This is always the coldest. This is upstairs. So see how hot that gets. I don't like the pressure. Don't know what to say about this right now, but that's a different problem. Let's just get the temperature right, and we'll figure that out later. See where we're at. Okay, we are above 120. I gotta turn this down just a little. Alright, that's at 120. Let's see what it's like top. Shall I? It's having a hard time getting the temperature because just it's like going through and hitting a wall sometimes. All right. It's definitely hotter. Okay, I'm going to say that's the fix. Go back down here, test this. I'm going to say the discrepancy in temperature I'm seeing has to do with the tool. I'm going to try another tool to measure the temperature. The upstairs shower, 65 degrees Celsius. That just dropped right out. What the heck just happened? So I ended up using the flip multimeter, the 87.5, with this lead right here. All you do is just connect it like that. Black. It's black, red to red. You're going to choose the one with the temperature. You're going to hit this until it turns to Celsius right there. It says open because there's nothing connected to it. And you just stick the end of this here over your temperature, whatever it is you're trying to measure, right? This end right here. And it'll give you a temperature. So I turned this down to it's about 116 Fahrenheit. This gauge is not correct. So everything now pushes out at the right temperature, and we have 2 more problems to solve. This will be the end of this video, but thanks for hanging out, and we'll be back on this system. We've got a lot to do. So I'm going to give you a quick tip here. These 2 Knippek tools are German wrenches, adjustable, amazing, expensive, but they're totally worth it. This one's like $79. This one's like 60 or 50 or 40, I don't remember. But they're useful. I believe this one is the I don't know. What does that say? Oh, well, that's the part number right there. 86013000. 8601250. Right. What you do is you put one at the bottom, hold it, put the other one at the top, hold it, right? And then you tighten that way, and you tighten this way with the other one, and you get these 2 locked in quite easily. And then over here, just push this against this wall and then turn downwards to tighten it up. All right, and that's it. So you should be good, no more leaks.